Welcome to Proudly Said, where we bring bold voices and real stories together. I'm John Hyland, Scouse, queer, and still trying to make sense of it all. And this space is for the stuff we don't always say out loud, though we probably should. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to Proudly Said, bold stories, real people, Liverpool's Scouse gay podcast. And I'm here, well, first off, it's very pink in here. The kind people at OMG have let us use this place, mostly because my guest is starting a shift in the next 50 minutes. So, without further ado, you know what I nearly keep doing when I want to say your name? I want to say Regina George.
Everyone says that.
Is it just easier?
I fucking hate Regina George. I hate Mean Girls.
Okay, well, let's get straight into
awful.
it. I'm with Regina McQueen.
There we go.
How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm sound. I mean, you're about to start a shift.
I know, I'm fucking knackered, girls, and it's hot. It's time to drag in the summer.
Well, to be fair, I did ask her. I dropped her a message before saying, if you think you might want to give it a miss because it's been really hot today, but it's gone really cool.
It has, and I like attention, so...
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I was meant to do a podcast a few weeks back with, I can't remember the drag relation of yours.
Was it Debbie?
Yeah.
She's my mother.
I thought she was, but I couldn't remember. I didn't want to potentially offend her. And
It wouldn't be you offending her, it'd be herself offending herself.
I had to reschedule because she'd done. I think it was the last little mini summer we had, and her face was melting off.
Pussy.
She'd done it in a brunch.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we were going to do it after the brunch.
That's brave.
It was the races. That's what it was. It was at the races. She had
yeah.
like a gig in the races, and then Anyway.
Yeah, to be fair, eyebrows would be popping.
Oh no, she sent me. I'll show you it later. She sent me a picture. It's not nice.
Oh, please send me that.
Anyway, lovely. How are you? What's the crack?
Fucking hell, that was Irish, wasn't it?
I did live there for 3 years.
I know, that's why it come out. I'm alright. I'm fucking... Yeah, I can't be bothered. I can be bothered with this. I can't be bothered with work after. No offence to the people listening on the cameras.
Is that not like you all over though? Do you not have a reputation for can't be asked?
Do I?
You know you do.
Do I really?
You know you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I'm pretty sure there's been jokes in group chats and everything that you're in, that I've been in. Or have I just made that up?
Maybe I'm not in the group chat.
No, I think no. We've definitely had a conversation about where you just feel like people make a comment like, "Oh, I just can't be asked," as you walk around boudoir with your shot.
Yeah, with the shots. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
In your slippers.
I've got a reputation for wearing fucking flat shoes, and I never wear flat shoes.
Well, clearly you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a reputation.
I did when I was like 6 months into drag.
And
not anymore.
How long are we into your drag career now?
3 years.
It shows. that could have been a compliment if you chose not to take it that way.
No, it shows 3 years.
So I think I want to get straight into a little bit of the fact that you're probably the reason that I'm actually doing this again.
Because I'm iconic.
Basically, I think it was a few months back, and I decided I needed a bit of a creative outlet, and I put some of my old. Oh my god, they're nearly 10 years old.
10?
2016.
I was 11 then.
I hate you.
Oh wait, 2016.
So it's 9 years ago.
Okay,
It's more dramatic.
I was 13.
It's more. That doesn't add up.
I was born in 2003. 2016. I don't know. Wait.
This is why she's a drag queen.
I got a C in maths, okay?
But you made a comment when you saw like the videos with Brenda. I love that I'm saying like the queens who are still working today. It was nearly 10 years ago.
Only 2 of them are still working, aren't they?
Brenda. Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, Brenda, Rosie. Sometimes
they're all fucking iconic, is what they are.
But yeah, you reached out to me and said like, you know what, you should do this again and like speak to some like of the newer queens just to see what the difference is and stuff. So yeah, it's Regina's fault.
Don't fucking blame me for this monstrosity.
Right, we're cutting this now.
Cut the check, see you later, bitch.
So what got you into drag?
Do you know what? I honestly don't know. I was quite late to Drag Race. I did start watching it when I was in like year 10 in high school.
It's been a while since I was in secondary school, so what year was that?
That was when season 11 come out. I started watching it a week before the season 11 finale.
Jesus Christ.
But I started watching it after watching Hurricane Bianca.
Oh, the film? Is that a film? Oh,
yeah.
The film. Yeah. Oh my god, this timeline just doesn't compute in my head. It doesn't compute in my head.
Blame me mum for having... Actually, no, she couldn't have had me any earlier. She had me when she was my age.
I love that. Blame me mum for having me.
Well, yeah, I would say my dad, but I don't know him.
Oh wow. Okay, moving on. So you started watching Drag Race in season 11, and what? Just got a bit obsessed. You was one of those like queens who grew up on Drag Race.
A little bit, yeah. But I always had like dolls and stuff when I was little. So like I never really played with them, but I'd make their clothes and I'd do their hair. So it was like they were like little models.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you know what? Maybe that was like the world getting me ready to do that to myself.
I was trying to think of a joke then. It just did not come to my head.
Please don't think about me doing things to myself.
This is why I really love wanting to do these things with drag queens, but also really hate it.
Why?
Because I feel like I've got to keep up with the quick wit.
There's nothing fucking nothing quick about me. So you're probably quicker than me.
Okay, there's too many innuendos. We're only bloody 3 minutes into this podcast. Jesus,
I don't even know what an innuendo is. So there we go. He is quicker than me.
You say a lot of them. Put it that way.
Do I?
Yeah.
So is that good or bad?
So the video. So I've got to put the context now. So literally before Regina, was it on your drag account or your boy account? I can't remember. You put
what, the driving instructor?
Yeah.
Oh, the drag one.
Okay. Put on her Instagram story, doing a driving lesson, and a van drives past. And what was the van called?
It was called Rapid Rail, and I said, "Oh, don't threaten me with a good time."
That's an innuendo.
Every day's a school day.
It's when you say something and there's a bit of a sexual undertone.
Oh.
Hence when you said coming and I went, ew.
Dirty.
That's getting bleeped. I'll have some
Can I swear?
words. Too late now.
Can I swear?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good.
So come on, finish the story. So like, started Drag Race, but feel like it was the dolls.
Yeah, so they were just like little models, and then I thought, you know what? Maybe I should be the model.
So what's that like little transference of? I'm gonna try making my face the canvas.
Do you know what? I used to go to my friend's house after school. We used to get the bus to hers, and I used to like do my eyebrows and stuff, and she'd do my makeup. Her name's Julianne, if you're watching. Not Julian, Julianne. She hates Julian. And she used to do my makeup. I mean, it was great for the time. 2016 makeup, come on.
Oh, so when I was making my original book.
Yes, that was when I started. No, it wasn't when I started drag, but it was when I started with makeup. And then like, I really suffered with acne a lot when I was going through high school. So I used to I had this concealer stick from Home and Bargain, and it was like acne fighting concealer. It was probably
acne fighting concealer. I
yeah,
didn't realize there was such a thing.
It had like aloe vera or something in it. I don't know.
When in doubt, aloe.
Exactly. So it was like in a green packaging, and I remember I used to put that on to go to school, and one of the girls said to me, "Have you got makeup on?" And I was like, "No." Why? And she was like, "Yeah, you have, because your concealer looks pink and you haven't blended it in."
So started the journey of I need to sort my shit out.
Yeah, exactly. So she blended it in with her finger, and then I went home and learned how to blend.
Well done.
Yeah, and then I learned how to do my eyebrows, although I never went to school with eyebrows on. Because everyone knew I was gay. I was a lot more camp than I am now, I can't lie to you.
How is that possible?
Well, because when I'm not in drag, I'm not like this.
No, you're not. I know, to be fair, I've spoken to your drag.
Yeah, I'm just...
boring.
Very boring, yeah.
I thought you were going to slap me then.
No, very boring. But yeah, what were we talking about?
You and your journey into drag and how it came from touching dolls to touching your face.
That does not sound right, touching dolls.
How did the journey then turn into like, okay, so you started playing with makeup in school. When did it become, okay, we're going to turn this into drag?
Yeah, I'm just watching Drag Race, and I thought...
I'm going to give that a go.
Yeah, because I watched... So I'm one of them, I think, like... There is something wrong with me, but I don't know what it is. I can't start something from the middle. So Drag Race was airing season 11, and I was like, I can't fucking start a TV show 11 seasons in. So I went back to watch season 1.
You never?
Yeah, I started from the beginning.
Even though like it makes no blind bit of difference, other than the fact that they make a joke or contextual comment about a previous queen.
No, literally. I just, in my brain, I can't start something from... somewhere that's not the beginning.
So you binge watched all 10 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race US.
Yeah.
How did the UK one started by then?
I started watching it, I think 2018 I started watching it, and then 2019 is when I left high school, and that's when season 1 of Drag Race UK came out.
That makes sense. Jesus, you wept. That's just you know what, I forget sometimes that This table's going to be the death of me.
This fucking venue is haunted. I swear to God. Have you got a Ouija board?
No, I don't want one either.
Shall we get one for the day? Why not?
Let's get one for the podcast.
Ooh.
Who can we get? It's right, because sometimes I forget how old I am sometimes, and there'll be people sitting there going, fucking 34 is not old. But then when you say things like that, and it's like, so you kind of first started getting into drag when Viv was on Drag Race.
Yeah.
It's bizarre to me.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
is crazy.
weird. It's just very weird. That was the journey. So how did Regina McQueen come about? Like, please delve me into that. Like,
What, like where I got the name from?
where the name is. Like, what would you class the personality and the character, that kind of jazz?
Well, this is going to sound like an absolute kiss-ass answer, but I'd literally just got into drag and seeing Viv on the telly coming from, like, I'm from Birkenhead, 10 minutes away, but coming from, like, somewhere so close, I was like, wow, like, it's crazy that someone that has a similar upbringing to me make it so far. And then, like, when she said that she got the Vivian from wanting to be, like, a bad bitch and, like, liking that, like, sort of vibe.
There's that
of the
line.
name.
That line that I love is like, Vivian what? Oh, the Vivian.
Yeah. So I was like, what do I want to be called? And I was going on all these fucking, you know, online where it's like, what is your drag name?
Oh,
You
it's
do
like-
like these generators and stuff.
Yeah, generators, or it's like your nan's name and the first
Yeah.
street you lived on. Or
Yeah,
random
that
like
was one of them. And I thought, I am not calling myself fucking Carol. No offense. No offense, Nan. Absolutely love you, but that is not my name.
I think
That's
Carol,
not my name.
Carol will be a boss drag queen name, just Carol.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
So someone that doesn't look like me.
Okay, fair enough.
So I was obsessed with Once Upon a Time. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
And
Yeah. Oh, okay. I can see where this is going.
And Regina is like the biggest female boss I've ever seen in my whole life. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to name myself after that bitch.
Because I bet everyone thinks that it is actually after Regina.
Everyone thinks it's Regina George.
From Mean Girls.
And it makes me want to slap them every time they ask.
No, Once
But
Upon
it's
a
because
Time.
I'm blonde and called Regina and she's got dark hair. But I originally didn't realise how expensive drag was. Fucking hell. I was like, I want all these fucking evil queen gowns and stuff like that. And I would still love that if I had the money. This ain't what I'd look like if I had money, okay?
So did you like do your research into drag, that kind of thing, and look back at, like, you know, some of the like local legends?
What,
or
like
anything
that scene in Burlesque where Ali's going through all the Burlesque books?
Yeah.
No.
It's just like, drag to you as Drag Race.
Yeah, pretty much, to be fair.
Oh,
So, like,
the youth.
I know. But I also didn't come out when I was fucking, the closet was glass, okay? I meant I didn't come out onto the scene.
I love that. I am going to use that. The closet was glass.
It was fucking see-through, honey. That pink concealer, everyone knew. You could see right through it. But I, like you said, I'm very, very boring. So I never come out underage like everyone did.
Stop saying the C-bomb.
Sorry, that's my favourite word. The first time I come out was a month after my 18th birthday.
Okay.
I had an expired passport and I was let in because the bouncer thought I was cute.
Round
Yeah.
here.
You fucking know who it is.
Okay.
All you've got to do is guess for that.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then I think I used to come out on a Thursday to see Shania when she was here.
Oh, yeah.
Me and my friend Reese used to come out every Thursday, but it was literally like for like 2 months and then we stopped going out.
So you got bored.
So Shania was like the only person I knew.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how did Debs become your drag mom?
Well, because I went on...
I'm just jumping stories here, by the way. Just this is how things are going. This is how this podcast is going.
Right, so we're going to tell a story. I went on a night out with my friend who I used to fancy at the time. Do not anymore. Anyway, went on a night out.
Just to make it clear.
Yeah, just to make it clear. Went on a night out on a Tuesday. I know. And Debbie was doing Tuesdays here. I think I showed her, like... I'd had a viral TikTok of me and Christina's burlesque look for I'm a Good Girl.
Okay.
And it got like 10,000 likes.
Well done.
That was when I was like a baby queen. I looked like...
Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera with a big nose. Yeah. I was showing her like the pictures of that and like other pictures that I took in drag. And she asked me to be her drag mum.
Drag daughter.
Yeah, that one. And I was like, I don't come out. I'm not like... Sounds ignorant to say, but like not really interested in the scene. That was just because the time I was at. So I was like, no, I don't think I'm ready for that. Which if you're a baby queen, everyone is ready for a drag mum.
Yeah, of course.
Unless they need a drag mum themselves. I'm fed up with these drag mums that need a drag mum.
You know what makes me laugh though is like, and I had this conversation with Katerina, it's like, it seems we've gone from drag families not really being a UK thing to now being a big thing because of Drag Race.
Yeah, but honestly, take it back, because you need to learn how to do drag yourself before having babies.
Well, it just seems to be case now. Like, the first person put me in drag was like, whatever. It's like, okay, that's all it means then. That's it.
Viv is technically Debbie's drag mum, if you want to think of it like that.
I remember, I had this conversation with Debbie, and she found the picture. It's like, oh my God, I remember when that went up on Facebook.
Yeah, like 10 million years ago. Because Debbie is old.
Thanks!
You
know, it's funny.
That was on Debbie, not you, sorry.
I know, but Debbie will make a big point of saying the fact that she's like a year or two younger than me.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before I insulted you?
I suppose it's that route into like getting into actual drag.
Oh, yeah.
And Regina and who Regina is.
Yeah.
So why McQueen?
I thought I wanted to be one of them fucking fashion girls.
Oh, so Alexandra McQueen.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So simple.
Yeah, but also, that is not me. Like, I had that as my vision when I started drag. And you start drag in Liverpool, everyone has a vision of what they want to be.
Yeah, of course they do.
You start drag in Liverpool, and the scene in Liverpool changes. Yeah? You get Brentified. I was Brentified.
What does that mean?
You get campified. I was wearing a blonde flat human wig every single shift. I had the tiniest fucking brown smoky eye with a little shimmer on it. A little red lip. Well, actually, it was full of filler. It wasn't little. And I started working with Brenda, and I was like, do you know what? I look like shit.
But you know what's really funny though, and I will bring this up to Brenda when she eventually answers the call to do the podcast. I was looking at photos recently, just again because it's really frustrating actually. This kind of happened.
Doing a research.
No, not doing my research. It's just I think I can't get through a podcast now without mentioning James. But going through all photos, and like Brenda hasn't changed.
No,
Brenda has not changed.
The only thing that's changed about Brenda is she doesn't do the black eyebrows anymore, and she has white eyeliner instead of black eyeliner.
Yeah, like her look has not changed whatsoever, which is something.
Well, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And clearly there's something broke about me, because I change my makeup every fucking month.
Okay, just on that basis, do we really think Brenda is really the drag mom of Liverpool's queen?
I think everyone strives to be like Brenda.
Especially if you're like around boudoir and
that
definitely.
kind of
space.
Like, I'd say she's definitely the top dog.
She would say she's the top dog as well.
Of course she would.
I remember the video in COVID. I don't think you were on it. It was a few of the queens did the makeup brush
in COVID
swap. Yeah,
I'm too young for that. That's when I was starting drag makeup in my bedroom during COVID,
and it was just bizarre seeing all the different queens doing it. Half I didn't have a clue who they were, because I think I was in Northern Ireland at this point. And then there's Brenda, like I think I don't know if she ended it or she was like someone
with a big beard,
with a big beard that came off, and then it was like, oh wow, like you are the mum.
Yeah, she is.
Which is
she is, and that's quite funny because I feel like I feel like a Scouse housewife with this hair on. Yeah, a Scouse wife. That's it. But I'm not desperate.
It's got their face. So what's the aspiration? Is this like something you want to take forward and make your like thing, or
which
drag?
Well, yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it.
You never know. Like I know some people, it's a creative outlet.
I would not be putting my cock through all this pain if I didn't want to get somewhere. Okay. I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but when you tuck that tight, it feels like you're getting fucking rope burn or a hickey or something on your cock. And I've never had one of them, but that's what it feels like.
Oh my God, I feel like I need to do a swear count on this episode.
Do it! My mum tells me off all the time. All the time.
So you want to make this a career, because you're starting to get more of like residencies, which is fabulous. Like actually doing like the do. Because
Silk tray.
The do could be anything. Let's be honest. What do you want to do? Do you want to be a performer? Do you want to be a DJ? Do you want to be what do you want to do?
Well, I did want to be a performer when I first started. I was like, oh yeah, I would be a lip syncer. You know that cockiness that every baby queen has.
Yeah.
And then I come to Liverpool and I was like,
actually, I love that. Then I came to Liverpool from Birkenhead.
Well, I came to the Liverpool scene, okay? And that's not how Liverpool works.
No.
Like, as sad as it is, and I would love to be able to perform more, we don't have that outlet.
We haven't got that venue.
No one really cares for it. Maybe the younger twinks would. I don't know.
I have got an opinion on this, and it's, again, just because of my longevity, is over the... Yeah, I didn't want to say that. Over the years, there's always been, like, people complaining about being compared to Manchester and wanting certain venues. Like, so, I don't know, Bar Pop have their regular show, New York, New Union. I knew it was New something. New Union, Eagle has its Eagle Sunday service. There's always a space for cabaret, and there's always an audience for it.
Yeah.
And people in Liverpool tend to, I feel, complain that we don't have that.
Yeah, but no one watches it when we do have it.
That exactly was going to be the next point. They just want to
get pissed.
It's just like then it happens, and it's like no one supports it.
No, they all want to get pissed or get off their heads. No offense.
No offense to me, because that's not me.
No, it's not me either. Like you said a million times, I'm boring. Thanks, John.
So, okay, so you don't want to perform now?
Well, I still enjoy performing, just not as much as I thought I would.
Oh, yeah, I saw you in Heaven the other week, didn't I?
The other week?
I mean, yeah.
It was months ago.
Was it?
Yeah, the House of Sutra was still a thing back then. And keep that in.
You said it, not me.
I did, and I will say it again. The House of Sutra was still a thing back then.
Right, I think we've had enough of this, like, bitching around and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
There's a little segment I like to do there. I'm calling it Scouse Spotlight, right? If I was to, like, put you on the spot and say, because obviously this is an LGBT podcast with a Scouse twist, with a Scouse charm, cheeky bitch. I saw that.
It was because I'm not a Scouser. Shh.
Oh, that might answer my next question then. I asked people if they could think of a person, a place, anything, and it screams Liverpool to them, like, what would it be? So if I was to put you on the spot and ask that question.
Well, I'm not from Liverpool. I'm from Birkenhead.
Oh, you did mention that a few times.
Yeah. 10 minutes away. So I would think of Paul O'Grady.
Oh,
Lily Savage. Yeah. I'd also think of the Pyramid Shopping Centre. Birkenhead Market, R.I.P. Fucking hell. It's sunk a fish. Stunk. But it's gone now.
So if we're talking of like positive, come to Birkenhead, we're thinking it's the home place of Lily Savage and Paul O'Grady.
Well, that's the only good thing about it. Birkenhead Town Centre is going through a facelift.
Was that not a good thing if it's going through a facelift?
Well, not right now, because you've got to walk around in a maze to get everywhere. It's horrendous. And do you know what? I really feel bad for, like, I said this to my nan the other day, I feel bad for, like, the old people, because it's, like, narrow things, it's all railed off. And, like, obviously older people are slower at walking. And they're getting overtaken by the younger people. And I was like, do you know what? That must be really sad. You're laughing, stop laughing. That must be really sad for them to, like, to be like, oh, they're overtaking me because I'm that slow. But I
did not. That's not what I was expecting that conversation to go. I feel dead sorry for the old people because, you know, they can't get around, and then they're probably thinking that the young people are overtaking them.
Well, yeah. And then my nan, she is riddled in arthritis. She's dead slow.
Oh my God.
And she said, yeah, it is dead sad not being able to walk like everyone else.
And getting overtaken by the young people.
Yeah. I broke my pelvis at one point, right?
Wow.
Yeah. And when everyone used to overtake me, that made me sad. It's horrible. It's like you take everything for granted. You take walking for granted. And now I walk with a fucking limp because one leg's longer than the other.
Is it really?
Yeah. And I walk with one leg turned out. It's horrible.
And off the back of the injury?
I have not got a clue. It might have been before. Not a clue.
Oh my God. If you had to think about something that says to you, that's Liverpool, what would that be?
I think the obvious answer is Viv.
Oh, everyone's going to say that now, aren't they?
Yeah, but also Cilla Black and Heidi from the Sugar Babes.
I'm loving this selection of people.
Yeah, and
the Vivian, Cilla Black, why Heidi from the Sugar Babes? Well,
was she Scouse?
But not like Atomic Kitten.
I'm just too young for Atomic Kitten. I know
but
the tide
Heidi
is
from the
high.
Sugar Babes.
Yeah, well, she was like sex appeal.
No, I'm pretty sure Heidi was in the original lineup.
She was in Atomic Kitten, wasn't she?
The original lineup of Atomic Kitten. Go on then, so why then? Just because they're Scouse people that you know?
Yeah, pretty much. I also love the Liver building.
Have you done the 360 tour?
The what?
The tour we can go up?
I am not going up there.
I mean, you're inside the building. You're not like, out on a balcony.
No, but I'm scared of heights.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay, so Scouse singers and the live building. That screams Liverpool to you.
Yeah.
Did you actually answer the question before about performing? I don't know if you did. Like, what you want the career trajectory to be? Like, because you wanted to perform when you started, like most baby queens do, unless they just wanted to be Instagram people. And then you talked about like, maybe I want to do it, maybe I don't. Like, what's the crack?
Do you know what? I honestly don't know. I'm just a very go with the flow kind of person.
So one day, be like, yeah, I'm gonna go over that stage and like,
Yeah, I'll just see what happens.
pop my puss.
Because also I'm very indecisive. So like, I may want to do something now that like last year I would have never wanted to do.
Fair. You know what I think that is? ADHD.
Yeah, and I think I've got it.
I think I've got it as well.
Do you know my tutor in college sat me down during lesson, took me out of our lesson and got it covered to tell me the list of reasons why she thinks I've got ADD.
In school?
In college?
Just to you?
Yeah.
That's a bit, a lot.
Yeah. And she also said one of the reasons is because when I'm talking to people, I either look them dead in the eye or don't look at them at all. And I've been doing that to you all this whole time we've been here.
You've looked at the camera quite a lot, to be fair.
But exactly the camera in your eyes.
One or the other.
Yeah.
That's the sign of ADD.
Apparently so.
Oh, interesting. I think when you put it on paper, there's a lot of things that are like signs of ADD or ADHD, to be fair. I've said it a few times, like I've said it, like, do I want to actually know, will it make me feel any better? Will I do anything with it? Probably
well, no,
not.
because it doesn't change who you are.
No.
But I feel like if you were medicated for it, it would change who you were.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It might numb you down or something like that, which no.
Numb your dull your sparkle. That's
Dull
the
your
saying.
sparkle. Yeah,
And we don't want
that.
Jinx again. That's what I was gonna say.
So, as you were saying, like obviously you've been around for a long time. No, I've been around for a long time. Where are you right now? Like, where can people find you? And like, how's that been building up that your spots?
Fucking very hard. But this is the thing.
To
do drag, you can't expect to get to places that you want to be. You need to work for it. And you need to work hard. I started on the door at Dorothy's. Doing the door was not for me. And that's fine. It's for people. It just was not for me.
Let the smile come in, get a shot.
Cheeky bitch. The smile. I smile
was
all the time.
Was that the difficulty?
No, it wasn't actually. And then I started selling the shots. And like, I still sell the shots. That's okay. But it's also not where I want to be. Like, I don't want to be stuck selling the shots, if that makes sense. I enjoy doing it. I love doing it. But I do.
You're just saying that because Kev will probably watch this.
Exactly. I love it. Anyway. But like, DJing in Liverpool is what everyone wants to do.
Yeah.
So like, I've worked from doing the door to doing the shots. And it's took me 3 years. Well, I started last year, so it took me like 2.5 years to actually get there.
Get on the decks.
Yeah. And like Katona's helped me so much. Brenda's helped me a lot. And they are really the two that you want help from.
Well, I think that's, we were saying before about like families and stuff, and I think that's where, like, you know, as much as like in the stereotypical drag family kind of vibe that's not the case. There's a community.
Yeah, like we all help each other. I don't have any drag kids, nor do I want them, but like I will help everyone and give everyone tips. Sometimes it's unwarranted and they say, you're a bitch, I didn't want that advice on my makeup, and I say, well, you should take it.
There you go. So on that note, where can people find you if they're out and about in Liverpool city centre?
So, shameless plug.
Yeah.
I'm at the Boudoir, Superstar Boudoir, on a Tuesday, 10 till 3. I'm at OMG here on a Wednesday, 10 till 4. Thursday, I'm at the Boudoir selling shots. We're open 10 till 3. On a Friday, I'm at OMG 7 till 11, and then I'm in the Boudoir selling shots. And then a Saturday, I'm here 10 till... No. Did I say 10 till 11? I meant 7 till 11, and then I'm here on a Saturday 7 till 10, and then I'm in the Boudoir selling shots again.
So she's booked and blessed.
What is that? How many gigs a week's that?
That's
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 7, and then I'm doing a brunch on Saturday as well, so that's 8.
Wow. Where's the brunch?
Maloko.
Oh, okay. It's one of them ones. Yeah. One of them ones.
So yeah, she's tired.
No, but it's really interesting though hearing you like just list them all off, because I remember having these conversations way back when, and having those, and that was when there was a lot less queens.
Yeah.
Like I made a joke recently about how like when I was like first getting involved with like Liverpool Pride and stuff, when you started watching Drag Race,
when I was born,
there was maybe about 10 regular queens on the scene who like we all knew each other. We all like pally, and like they split the slots
like
up
in between the clubs and stuff. Yeah.
I don't think Heaven was what it is now, like in terms of having.
Yeah, because Brenda and Tiara used to DJ there, didn't they?
For little bits and bobs. I don't think Brenda.
Because that was when it was next door. Or was it next door but one?
Heaven, no. Heaven as it is now has been there for a long time.
Yeah.
It used to be across the road from Pink, which is all the way down Victoria Street ways, like the far end of Victoria Street. You know, Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally
It's
there.
over the road.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's what I said next door to next door
Oh,
one.
pink. Yeah. No, I don't think any of the Queens worked in that then.
Oh, not a clue.
No, that was like proper after hours, like club. But
Oh.
yeah.
And you had Destination as well.
Oh yeah.
And you had Garlands.
Yeah. But Garlands was a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, I am so sad that I never got to see that. You know,
Garlands was a different kettle of fish.
so sad.
But now what I'm talking about though is it's like the drag community in Liverpool just bred like rabbits, and now it's like everyone's fighting for work.
Yeah, it's hard, especially with like the closure of places. Like,
Yeah.
it's scary for us. To be fair, like it's quieter than it used to be, and people aren't coming out. So there's less and less opportunities. There's less clubs. Places have shut down, and it is like a fight to get gigs.
It's interesting to watch, I must admit. But on that note, where can people find you on social media?
Instagram is, I think, the Regina McQueen. I don't know. I just chose it because it was the only one that it would allow me to have, because someone else had the one that I wanted. I think there's 2 N's at the end of McQueen. I think
Just
that's
search Regina
why.
McQueen, and when you see this face,
Yeah, I've got a bleach blonde wig on, no roots, and a blue eye, and that's me. Watch me change my profile picture next week. No one will find me.
so just Instagram, yeah.
And I'm on Facebook.
The Tocatic.
I'm on the Tocatic, yeah.
Is it all the same?
Yeah, I think so.
The Regina McQueen.
Yeah.
Well, that's good though. You got them all the same ones, because some people got different profiles for different things.
Yeah.
But cool.
And it is confusing.
You can stop talking now.
Okay, fabulous. Bye, Tra.
But thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. This is probably going to be the most difficult one I'm going to edit.
Why?
There's a lot of footage. There's probably about 40 minutes to go through.
You're welcome.
A big thank you to ONG for letting us film tonight. I really appreciate it. But I suppose it's easy when you're about to go hit the decks.
Hit the decks.
Hit the decks. You've been watching and listening to Proudly Said, LGBTQ podcast with a Scouse charm, where I proudly said, thanks, well, thanks.
A wool charm.
You've been listening to Proudly Said. If it meant something to you, pass it on. If it didn't, maybe it will one day. Either way, stay kind, stay loud, and stay proud. Thanks for listening.